Several of those are Murano.
Yeah.
And I assume you know what that means.
Yeah.
Alright, well, in today's video, we are going to go meet up with Jacob of Burner Brothers Antiques. We are doing a house call. This includes jewelry and glass and all sorts of goodies. So we're going to go meet up with Jacob and we're going to check out this collection and see if Jacob can't buy it to sell through his auction house, his whatnot, and all those things. We might even have a sale on whatnot. And sell off a few of the things ourselves. So I'm gonna put the date of the whatnot sale up here in the corner. Hopefully you can join us. And yeah, let's go see what they have. Here we go.
All right, so we got a creamer collection here,
And a whole lot of salt and pepper shakers.
with some boots and Shawnee and all kinds of creamers.
So great.
Okay.
Yeah, there's tons of salt and pepper shakers there. And
Oh, this one's
A lot more here.
cute.
unfortunately, see, my wife did this to me also.
Yeah.
If she bought this stuff,
Yeah.
she put stickers on some of it so she can remember what she paid.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Can you read that? Which is crazy.
$400.
Right, and I'm hoping it was for the
Wow.
pair.
Wow.
See, but now these have got the original from the store. What is that, 80 some dollars?
Yeah, 87.
Yeah.
And the other one is a little bit less than that, but
Okay.
it's got the sticker on it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And she bought those, I think, in 95. But now I'm not trying to intimidate you, so don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Okay, now to start with, anything that's up on top,
Yeah.
anywhere,
Yeah.
kitchen, anywhere, it's not for sale.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is not for sale.
Okay. The fish and the stuff on the stand. Okay.
Everything, this whole thing. Everything in these curio cabinets, which you can see, I've got all this junk out here,
Yeah.
and the cabinets are still full,
Yeah.
okay?
So all the paperweights are all for sale and all this stuff
Well-
over here.
Reluctantly, I'll sell some of the paperweights,
Reluctantly. Okay.
okay?
Okay.
I got them down there is to make sure the thing is stable, but the reason, to start with, she had 117 paperweights,
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
okay? My son took 102 of them to his office so that his secretary in her spare time could list them
Yeah.
and try to sell them.
Okay.
So far, they've sold 20.
Okay.
So they still got 82.
Okay.
Now, the reason that I did not let those go in the mass group is
Yeah.
several of those are Murano.
Yeah.
And I assume you know what that means.
Yeah.
$325, $350.
Wow.
Okay? At least that's what they found on the internet.
Right.
So now we can keep walking and then...
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay, and then you can look more thoroughly. Okay, to the left here is the bear room.
The bear room.
And that's spelled B-E-A-R.
Okay.
The bear.
That's a lot of bears. Wow.
Oh my
And
gosh.
some of them have been carried off.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So you got Thai bears. You got.
Right, there were some stipe bears. And a woman buyer came over and went, she got about a half a dozen stipe bears.
Okay.
But I think there's still some in there. Because she did not pick up every bear, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, she looked on that rack and found them.
Okay. All over here. I like the Santa Claus too.
Yeah,
He's fun.
yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Okay, so now I'll show you the remaining half of the jewelry collection. I think I mentioned on the phone that a guy has 900 pieces out to consignment.
Yeah.
And this is the other part of it. What he consigned was mostly Weiss, Eisenberg, and, you know,
Yeah.
stuff that looked like this. Okay?
This one.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that's a lot of jewelry.
well, yeah. Believe it or not, she wore just about every piece of it.
Wow.
That's fun. Interesting to see how somebody collects and what they collect.
Yeah, I think most of that is bone.
Interesting group. Okay.
See, but for the most part, just like she had that sticker, she paid $400 for those birds. People took advantage of her.
Right.
And one person had a newspaper article with a picture of a very gaudy looking ring.
Yeah.
And the article said, valued $7,000 to $12,000, destined to go up. So naturally, she paid $7,000 for it.
Oh my.
Okay, and she had it all wrapped up in a box with, you know, the note saying, and the newspaper article. And of course, when we started uncovering this, her oldest son thought, well, this is great. I'm going to right away take this to a jeweler.
Right.
So he went to Maryland's, and Maryland told him it's not a real stone.
Oh no.
Okay, it's not a real stone. It was marked 10 karat gold,
Yeah.
and it was a huge ring.
Okay.
Okay, and so he left there and went down here to Estate, if you're familiar with that.
Okay.
Estate Jewelers. And the guy down there told him the same thing. It was a man-made stone,
Wow.
but that he'd give him $300 for the gold.
Right.
So he sold it.
Oh geez. Okay.
Okay, now if you grab that little white clutch over there,
Yeah.
again, the white one,
The white one?
I'll show you again what they did to her. Seeing is believing. There we go. We got a newspaper article. And this is what they did to her. Can you see what that says? 1,200 to on up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it looks pretty much like that.
Yeah.
So as sure as I'm standing here, she probably paid $1,200 or $1,000 for this.
Oh my golly.
Oh man.
And it's not even the same name,
No.
but it does have a sticker saying it was made in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, who knows, okay?
Right.
But anyhow, this is what they did to her,
Aw.
I
okay?
feel bad about that.
And that other purse over there, the silver one, also
White
has a
Man Davis.
newspaper article in it from Koval's.
Okay.
And she probably paid $600 for that,
Wow.
okay?
Okay.
I think there's an article in that if you can get it open,
Yeah.
if I remember right. But this is how people worked on her. She just looked too affluent,
Right.
okay? I always kept her in a new car, and it always had to be red and flashy, you know.
Yeah.
And she dressed well in high heels every day,
Yeah.
and with some kind of piece of jewelry on every day.
Yeah.
And people just thought, well, this woman's loaded, so let's get what we can, and they did.
Wow.
And somewhat unbelievable part is, over a 30-year period, between 1980 and 2010, when she was, I'll say, on high kill every day,
Yeah.
her check registers verify that she spent over $100,000.
Oh my golly.
Okay, on all this, on all the glass
Yeah.
that you didn't see, because about 60 pieces of mostly Fenton,
Yeah.
which really is not that valuable, but
Right.
some pieces are $90, $100, so forth. In any case, she blowed a lot of money, but she had a lot of fun, I guess, so I never worried about it. I never criticized it.
Yeah.
See, she really thought she knew what she was
I
doing,
like this. This is
and here's the reason.
She read the books.
Right,
That gets you in trouble.
right. She read, and as they came in, I think maybe they're a 3-month interval or something,
Well, usually the Schroeders were put out every year.
once a year.
Yeah, once a year. The
Okay.
and the Schroeders.
All I know is she read it cover to cover before it ever got there.
Really? Okay.
Every one of them.
Wow.
And then, of course, there were tons of Koval's books that are not all there.
Yeah.
One of my sons took a bunch of them home, and I said, it ain't gonna do you any good to look through them because it don't mean nothing.
Right.
It really don't.
Well, let me ask you then. How you've had people here and they picked through this? Let me. What would you take for the
only
jewelry?
the guy that was interested in the jewelry
Yeah.
has seen the jewelry.
Okay.
There was a Vietnamese woman that recently, as yesterday, came and bought $1,000 worth of Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
So the Christmas ornaments are gone, except for maybe the Santa.
Okay.
And I've got another cupboard of Santas. But most of them were interested in glass,
Yeah.
you know. And everybody wants to buy a piece of Roseville that like I bought for $800 or $1,200.
Right.
That's now worth $115.
Yeah.
And they want to give you $85 for it, and I'm not going to sell it.
Sure.
That's why I said what's up on
No,
top
it's not for sale.
is not for sale. There's a piece of Weller up there. I paid $1,200 for it because she wanted it.
Right.
Okay. I've already sold a bird that I paid $425 for, and I got $20 out of it.
Wow. Well, let me ask you, a real question. What would you take for the jewelry that's in the room here? How much you want for it?
I'd really like to have $3,500. Now, if that's out of the ballpark, I'm open to being educated.
I like that. Open to being educated.
Well, you know what it's worth more than I do.
Well, here's how I buy it. I start everything at $1 at our auction, and we just sell it unreserved.
Yeah.
And so, because of that,
Well, you got $900 thereabouts to start with.
Is there 900 pieces?
Well, there were. I think there might have been, maybe 20 pieces. You almost had to recount it.
Right. Right.
I don't know. You can put them under those big lights if you want to.
It's pretty.
Pretty. Very pretty.
I think you can pretty well see under her makeup lighting there. If you can't see under that, you can't see. I might be interested in selling that at the right price.
I would be interested in that one, that one, that one.
Well,
The big one on the floor. The fitting piece.
I don't really want to sell that.
The fitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I could be convinced.
Well, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you want for those for?
I have no idea. I've seen in the book where those perfume squirters are anywhere from $150 to $3,000.
Yeah.
Which ones are they?
That's a pretty piece.
That's probably a $3,000 one.
I don't know. It would be a $3,000. I like how you say that, though.
Well, yeah.
Shoot for the stars, right?
I had this young woman who is a friend of my youngest son. You can see all that paperwork there where
The Beswick figures and stuff.
she went through, and it was back in the 90s.
Okay.
And that's why I don't want to sell it, because it's pieces that I bought for her personally.
Sure. Yeah.
She didn't buy it as a collection.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And I won't say that I'm glad she's not here anymore, but I'm glad that she never tried to sell any of this stuff while she was alive.
Yeah.
It would have just
Broke her heart.
Yeah, she'd have been gone. But in any case, it is what it is, and this is what it is. These things.
Is that? What about the Santa Claus?
Well, I'll have to get them out so you can see, but again,
There's some Astoria heirloom.
$4,000.
Serious side effects, including ketoacidosis
A Santa Claus.
That's interesting.
Let me ask you.
yeast infections, and low blood sugar. A rare life-threatening bacteria
That's without the cap. What do you take?
Some paperweight glass. Two matchy pieces. Very dusty.
Allergic reaction or
Now you're
ketoacidosis.
talking about including those paperweights.
Ooh, that looks like a Ken Edwards.
There's some paperweights down there that are $5.
Possibly.
$5, whether or not you agree with that.
So he started pulling out the Santas. There's a fun Christ. Right? That's Christ. Pretty sure. Looks like it to me. Some of these just aren't really that exciting, while others are like, and she looks like she's got black eyes. Or she looks like me after I wash my face and forget to take my mascara off. This one's fluffy. See anything else good up there, guys? That's a whole lot of Santa Clauses. Alright.
On there. Unusually, she didn't put a date on it, which she normally would have dated it.
Oh my
But somebody
goodness.
convinced her that they could reclaim that gold.
No.
Okay. And some of them are broke.
That's so sad.
There's some of them in there that
That's
are...
like, that's robbery.
Yeah. Well, the person that sold her that ring with the newspaper article to show her
Yeah.
that it was listed in the newspaper. Now, whether or not that person actually knew that the stone was not real, and it was, I can't pronounce it, an amethyst?
Amethyst,
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be. And it was that big, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so we've decided we're going to do a pop-up whatnot sale on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll put the date up in the corner for you guys. So we're going to pack some of the stuff separately for that pop-up sale. Jacob said to grab a few pieces that I think would be fun to do in the pop-up sale. I'm thinking this will be one of them. This is just so cool. So we'll put this in its own packing. I'm thinking the Fostoria heirloom maybe, and this Czech vase. I can maybe put those aside. All right, before I pack it up, I think we're gonna add this to the sale. Cute little bird nest.
Or all
Duck.
6 for $125.
I'd probably buy them all, and I'd probably give the 15 to 20 a piece straight through. And buy the whole thing, then I could get the paperweights.
Cute little hedgehogs are kind of a no-brainer. Am I right?
You got that table cleared off,
Oh, and I also added
and that's where the paperweights were to start with.
Really?
a few Vantelligent shakers, and then Jacob set these over here. We were thinking of including some perfumes. So maybe the matchies? We'll put those in there. And the other stuff you're seeing will probably be available through Burners, through their auctions on Whatnot. So the stuff you're seeing us pack up that didn't go into this box, stay tuned to their Whatnot sales. More salt and pepper shakers. I think those are forget-me-nots. There seems to be a lot of them. There's 2 sets here. Maybe we'll do both sets. And then over here, I saved these aside. These 2 trinket boxes. That's Trustman Voigt of Limoges. So we'll stick those in the sale. And then we're going to go check out the other table. All right. We're going to include these 2 paperweights. I know you guys love paperweights. So we will also add these to the box. Dun, dun, dun. I like that fish. Looks like the original price was $325 for the fish. All right, so we're gonna just survey this table real quick and see if there's anything to pick off of here. It's a shame she's all by her lonesome. She's kind of cute. Oh, maybe we'll do a shoe.
So he's gonna bring
A
it
shoe?
back over later today.
Okay.
This is Pigeon Forward. Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
And,
That's interesting. They're like the same, but they're different.
I'll call you in the morning. I'll just shoot over early.
Have some Pigeon Forge. I really love that flat glass dish. I'm so tempted. Just snatch it up. They have all these fairing pigs. They're all so cute. She paid $225.
I'll call you first.
Schroeder's. You know, I almost wonder, I don't think she paid these prices. I think that maybe these are the prices that when she looked them up, that's how much they were valued at. I think that's what she was putting the prices on there for. I don't think those are the prices she paid. I think she was a thrifty lady, and those were the prices she was paying, or I'm sorry, the prices she was researching, because she has all these guides in her closet, and I think she was buying this stuff and then researching it and seeing how much it was worth. It's a fancy show. All right, let's do this in the sale as well. Ooh, there's something in there. Marbles. That might glow. I had one similar to that recently. All right, I think that's a nice little sale we put together. I was going to ask, do you guys see anything else? But also, we're not live, so it doesn't work like that. All right, and we're going to include the Murano bird, which I think is fantastic. I've never seen the bird one before. Obviously, I've seen the fish. So we're going to stick that in here. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All right, let's stick that in here. Ta-da! I didn't even see these little guys. Those are cute. I think Jacob's gonna have to have a Christmas sale. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I'll talk and make magic out.